Ladies, I don't know who needs to hear this today, but just a reminder, if you're trying to get a guy to like you and you've already made the first move or you've shown a little interest or you've dropped the handkerchief, as I like to say.
You mean when she dropped extremely vague hints that looked more like being friendly rather than actual romantic interest?
Just like a woman.
Sweetie, that used to work in the 90s and 2000s. Nowadays, the men you want don't waste their energy on your BS games.
And he has not taken the bait and actually started to pursue you, then the attitude isn't, oh, I need to do more, or oh, I need to compete harder, or oh, I need to chase him. It's also not, oh, I'm not enough, or I'm too much. No. The attitude is, if it's not him, it will be someone better for me. And that is the only mindset to live in, okay? And the minute you forget that is the minute you need to come back to this video. Follow for more dating advice.
You know, sweetie, because of the content I make, I've been following you for about 3 years now. And in the 3 years you've been giving dating advice to women, you've been constantly single.
Ironic.
Guess you've been taking your own dating advice, huh?
Rule 568, men do not play hard to get. In fact, men are not hard to get. The easiest thing as a woman is to get a man's attention. The hard thing is keeping it. That's why women play games. But men don't.
Sweetie, you obviously don't date men with money and options. Those guys will play games and crap test women just for the fun of it.
If a man ever makes you feel that he's playing games, that he's hot and cold, he does not like you. He is not interested in you, because men are very black and white. It's either a hard yes or a hard no. Anything in between, anything that makes you feel unpredictable is a no. He's not interested. But here's a toxic tip. If you want to gain the upper hand and you're currently seeing someone, dating someone, in a relationship with someone that is hard to get, that is hot and cold, you treat them exactly the way they treat you. If you feel anxious because you don't know how he feels about you, because he's always unpredictable, he's always hot and cold, he doesn't always message, he doesn't always call, that's exactly what you're gonna do. That's how you claim your power back.
So, if that guy already doesn't like her, your advice to women is play hard to get when she's already not wanted? In any case, I actually gave you the benefit of the doubt, so I've looked through your social media, hoping to see your husband or boyfriend, and apparently you're single too.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Guess you're also taking your own dating advice.
I can keep the trappers, the scammers, the athletes, the rappers. I want me a little doctor.
Oh, okay.
A little engineer.
Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
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 A lawyer.
How dare you speak to me?
Bruh.
Okay, so I don't even know if I should laugh or laugh even harder, because this is absolutely hilarious to me.
No, it's not. I can tell you're very triggered.
So number one, I have no idea who this woman is. Her name is Laura Loomer. Anyway, somebody sent this to me and I'm crying laughing over this. These only girls can pray their slutty behavior away all they want. They will never be respectable no matter how much they cry to God. Praying to be a respectable person doesn't work once you do work. It's best that we shun women like this from society forever.
And on that note, Laura Loomer doesn't get to decide who gets shunned. Now, by all means, continue the cringe.
I think I honestly find this so funny, because it's like, once again, another person is trying to act holier than I am when you are not even willing to put out your own personal details of your life, as in like the things you struggled with, the shame that you've borne because of the things that you have done in your life.
Yeah, sweetie, that's called not being an attention chaser.
However, I am fully well aware of all the things that I'm putting out on the internet, because I want other people to see that, like, hey, listen, I could not take away my own sin. God sent his son to die on the cross, a perfect lamb, to cover the debt that I owed. That is as simple as it gets. A negative does not cancel out a positive. That is why God sent his son in human form to save us. So it's like, Number one, are we Amish too? Like, why are we shunning? Like, number one, you've never had a conversation with me in real life or on the internet. And the difference, again, is the fact that I wear my shame on the outside. I am not afraid of others to literally see me for who I am.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like exhibitionism, which checks out considering your former career.
But the people like you who continue to call me by my sin is exactly what the devil does.
Oh yes, the former adult content creator who suddenly turned Christian, now lecturing everybody about Christianity because she knows better than the rest of us.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
By the way, this is her before she found Christianity.
I cheat all the time.
Are you a cheater?
Yeah, repetitively.
Now, sweetie, here's the deal. When someone disagrees with you, no matter how mean they might be, if your knee-jerk reaction is to call them the devil, you're no better than those far-left activists calling anybody who doesn't agree with them literally the Austrian painter with the funny mustache. And no rational person is gonna take you seriously. Now, I'm a Christian. I believe that a sinner can regret his or her sins, then genuinely turn to God and turn their life around. On the other hand, I also believe that someone thinking that this OF girl turned devout Christian shtick you got going is totally BS doesn't make them a bad Christian either. See, when I look at your mannerisms before you found Christianity and after, I don't really see a difference. Well, other than you going from red to blonde hair, which is not your natural hair color, but a lot of straight American men and a lot of the conservative Christians prefer blondes. So yeah, I get it. But you're still loud, still annoying, and still doing the same podcasts you did while you were proper garden tooling, still trying to be in the spotlight, still trying to go viral. Also, back when you were making millions on that website that starts with only, I think it's safe to say you were very materialistic. Nowadays, since you found Christianity...
That's just a stupid boulder!
It's not just a boulder! It's a rock!
Still pretty materialistic if you ask me, bro. Also, back when you were in the industry, you were enticing men to click your links and see your content. Nowadays, after you found religion...
Imagine running from the cops in this Shelby GT350...
Can't say that.
Anyways, we're giving away this Shelby GT350R and $5,000 in cash. And right now we're doing every $1 is 10 entries. All you gotta do is click the link below to enter.
Well, sweetie, it just looks, to me at least, that you've traded selling your body on the internet to selling religion on the internet using the same marketing techniques. Also, I think that maybe you got tired of people calling you names because of your past quote-unquote career, and now you're using religion as a get-out-of-jail-free card. Whichever the case may be, I don't think you're genuine.
So keep it up, by all means. By all means, I'm going to continue spreading the word of God and what God did for me. I am in no way a prophet, an apostle, a disciple.
Or an ordained priest, for that matter. But go on.
I am just here to share the good news. The good news is what Christ did in my life by radically saving me. So continue to judge. I don't care. There are so many out there like you, Laura. So many. And I truly hope that one day you can find Christ. You can experience the love of God that I did at the level I did.
Pretty presumptuous of you to think she didn't already. But go on.
Because none of us are perfect. Absolutely none of us, and least of all me. So maybe that is why you're judging me, because you never did work. But believe it or not, that's not the worst sin. All sin is something that separates you from Christ. So go through your life really quick in your head before you get to Judgment Day and think about the things that you have done and said, even on social media, that have separated you from Christ. Because that is the scary part about it. Not judging me. You can judge me all you want. I do not care, my girl. I do not care. But take the plank out of your own eye before you try to help somebody with a plank in theirs. God bless.
You know, sweetie, you say the words, but your attitude betrays extreme smugness. The quote-unquote vibes you're giving off are kind of like Oh, look at me. I found religion and you didn't. Sucks to be you.
Pathetic.
See, it's your newfound self-important religious smugness and the questionable behavior that's putting people off a lot more than your past on their website that starts with only. That's why you're being called out.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.